Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we exchange information. We share news from our city, state, and country. We take a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions on how to best connect with each other and with our destination as a community of English-speaking locals. Today is Tuesday, January 23rd. And I'm happy to report that I'm feeling better than yesterday, which is good news, but I'm still not quite where I want to be. But we're headed in the right direction. I hope you're having a great day, and I hope you're looking forward to a few bit of news items that I want to share with you today. Before we go there, though, as always, we welcome everybody that is watching. If you're watching live for the first time, feel free to let us know by writing the word "new" in your comment, and we'll be so very happy to give you a nice little welcome. And, of course, if there is something really important that you wish to share with everybody else, it helps a great deal if you add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment, and that way we'll look for it and share it with everybody else later on when we go into the chit-chat section. Today we have fun news to share in important events that are coming up, and I'm going to tell you about my misadventures from yesterday. But first, let's talk about the news. Let me clear my throat. Ooh, still hacking. Okay, so this is great news. Organizers of Puerto Vallarta's International Charro Tournament held a press conference to announce the 12th edition of the event, which will take place from January 31st to February 4. This year, the tournament will feature 43 Charro teams and 30 Escaramuza teams. I'll explain that in a second. These teams come from Mexico and the United States. And as in years past, there will be a parade along the Malecón featuring over 1,200 participants. So just as a reminder, Charreria is a sport in Mexico. It is a sport and discipline arising from equestrian activities and livestock traditions used in the haciendas of old Mexico. It was initially used to help herders managing livestock from different estates better coexist and eventually evolve into a competitive sport by way of the many associations and schools that preserve the activity. There are male teams of charros, and there are female teams of escaramuzas. And charreadas, which is what we call the event itself, allows spectators to see These livestock herding skills take place in real time, of course. And in case you didn't know it, this equestrian tradition in Mexico was inscribed in 2016 on the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This is the UNESCO's list. So, what does this all mean? It means that having just come back from San Sebastián del Oeste's rodeo, I'm all excited to go. And if you haven't been, it is a great show. It's a great opportunity to experience one of Mexico's most time honored traditions. Moving right along, this is important as well. According to this news note, everything seems to indicate that Uber and DIDI drivers, platform drivers, are going on strike today, starting at 3 p.m., and they will remain on strike until midnight, hoping to pressure the companies to modify their politics as they relate to fees and security. The strike in Jalisco is being organized by Guadalajara's Drivers Union, and while it is unclear if the strike will actually take place and whether it will happen locally here in Puerto Vallarta, do keep this in mind should you find yourself needing to get somewhere during the afternoon and you find yourself unable to find a vehicle on your applications. Now let's talk for a second about the dreadful act of waiting in line. You know, you are at the register at the supermarket and you're waiting in line. Or maybe you are at the bank or at Telmex and you see the lines from afar and you think to yourself, oh no, I'll come back another day. It is a common complaint among English-speaking immigrants living here in Puerto Vallarta. And trust me, us Mexican nationals don't like it any more than you do. Why do I bring this up? Well, yesterday was the final day for Mexican nationals to update our voting card if we wish to be able to vote on the upcoming presidential, state, and mayor elections throughout the country. And thousands of Mexicans that rightfully dread waiting in line waited for the last possible day to take care of updating the paperwork, and that includes me. Yes, I admit to it. I waited till the very last minute. Let me clear my throat again and I'll tell you all about it. Oh, I think that was productive. Thank you. Yes, so yesterday I knew I tried to go all last week and I didn't. And I should have, but I didn't. So while I was gone, I realized that yesterday was the final day and I figured I might as well go. There are two places in town where you can get this done. One is near the Libramiento, and the other one is a small modular office in Macro Plaza, and that's where I went. And boy, the line was dreadful. But I figured I'm here, I might as well take care of it. And I was feeling like crap, but you know, it is what it is. So, did I get a spot? No. They had already run out of the number of people that they could take care of on a given day. But because I was already there waiting in line, and the Electoral College has the obligation of handling anybody that is there, I was given a turn, a number, so that I can go today and actually get the paperwork done. In the interim, of course, between getting there and waiting for the second line to get a turn for today, I had to wander aimlessly through the plaza for like an hour and a half. I figured I might as well kill time here, but I was not in the mood to do it. I walked into the new Chinese import store and I was just so tired that I didn't even take a look at what was there. I was going to take some photos, but maybe today will be a better day, and today we will actually take a look at what's available at the Chinese import store. The moral or the lesson to be learned here is don't procrastinate. If it involves waiting in line, bring a Kindle, bring a podcast, bring headphones, bring a book. But bad idea to wait on these things. Guilty as charged. And now let's take a look at the weather forecast to see what's going on out there. The sun is fucking bright. says our snarky weatherman. And yes, it's going to be a slightly humid day. Humidity is at 70%. It is 24 degrees out there right now. And our forecast says that we're going to expect partly cloudy skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, a high of 27 and a low of 19. Then tomorrow, Wednesday, it's going to be humid with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, a high of 28 and a low of 19. And then Thursday, humid with mostly clear skies throughout the day, a high of 28 and a low of 18. And that's the weather forecast for the next few days. Now, earlier, we talked about Charria being on Mexico's intangible cultural heritage list. There are many other intangible items on the list, from Talavera tiles to mariachi music and so forth. But how many World Heritage sites are in our state? The answer is 2. The first one is the Cabañas Museum and Hospice in Guadalajara, renowned, among other things, for the murals painted there in 1937 by Mexican artist José Clemente Orozco. And the second one is the 34,000 hectares of agave fields grown in several areas surrounding Guadalajara, which are used to produce tequila. They were inscribed on the list back in 2006. I've said this before. One of the great charms of taking the bus to Guadalajara from Puerto Vallarta is that you pass through all these gorgeous agave fields. And it's so overwhelming to think that it takes many years for a single agave plant to mature and become harvestable rather, and be used to produce tequila. So it's a slow process. It's a beautiful process, but it is something to behold. If you ever find yourself heading towards the city of Guadalajara, take a look out the window from your car, from the bus, and you'll see what I mean. Moving right along, I'm happy to report that the new Café Rio at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work has opened its doors. Yay! The cafe is located on the second story of the hotel, affording a nice view of Insurgentes Street in an air-conditioned room. The menu includes cold and hot coffee beverages, frappes and smoothies, and of course a variety of sandwiches are available to order to enjoy there or to go. As you can see, it is a pet-friendly operation, and at present time, Café Rio is open 7:30 in the morning to 2:30 p.m. every day except for Mondays. And last but not least, just listen to me, and that'll make you understand why there is nothing fun about being in an enclosed space with a person that has a bad cough. So, as much as I hate to do it, I've decided to reschedule my upcoming presentation, So Many Versions, The Art of Interpretation in Classical Music. This was going to take place in a couple of days, this coming Thursday, but it has been rescheduled to Thursday, February 22nd. We don't want to take chances. The last thing we want to do is to inspire people to enjoy music and share germs along the way. Not fun. So do let me clear my throat one more time as we head into the chit-chat section. Oh my goodness. So much sniffling. I apologize. But here we are. Let's see what we have. Pum. I see good mornings. I see good mornings. I see more good mornings. Many good mornings. Barbara says, we attended the rodeo last year. It was totally interesting. I am already looking forward to the parade. Same here. Thank you for the good wishes, Filbert. Again, I sound worse than I feel. I'm almost there. I am like antsy, like I want to do things, but I'm still chilling because it is no fun. No fun to catch a cold. Let's see. That's why there was a line at the Electoral College at Macroplaza. Yes. And if you were there, I'm surprised you didn't see me because I was waiting in that line. Pudding pam pum. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I wonder how many bottles you get afterwards with only one agave. That's a great question, Michael, but I would imagine they have to go through tons of those plants to produce a much smaller amount of tequila, and yet the production is staggering. It is so that makes you appreciate all the plants and the harvesters that are out there producing agave. Let's see. Woo! Happy PB birthday to me. First time in about 20 years without snow. Love your show. Thank you so much, Steven. I usually sound better than this. Trust me, the voice gets better. I'm getting there. But thank you for your comment. No dairy products. Drink lots of water and stay on the chicken soup. The chicken soup is definitely made. I made a big batch yesterday. I'm going to have to go out for my 11:45 appointment at the Electoral College, and then I'm going to come back and I'm just going to veg. But thank you very much for the good wishes. Pudding pam boom. The farting iguana is funny, although I really love the what the fuck parrot. Well, we need to unleash the parrot sometime in the near future, Kathy. We just need outrageous news to go along with it. I'll keep my eye on some outrageous news. Let's see. Oh, Nurse Maggie, thank you. Guaifenesin is my favorite cough syrup. I ran out, but I'm going to get another bottle today. And yes, it helps get rid of the congestion. Thank you very much for your good wishes. And yes, chicken soup is going to happen. It's definitely going to happen, but not just yet. I need to take care of this paperwork so that I can chill and sleep for the rest of the day. But I appreciate your comments so very much. Give me a couple of more days and I'll be back to my usual self. Oof. So that was Coffee and Headlines for today. Again, I apologize for the quality of my voice, but it's getting better. I'm feeling better, and I hope you are too. Between now and the next time I see you, I hope you'll stay safe, healthy. Go get your flu shot. Go get your vaccines. Take good care of yourselves. And hopefully, I'll see you again soon, maybe even tomorrow. Between now and then, I wish you a great day. Ciao.